Imagine it with me. The rocks crunch as Jesus lands his boat. His feet splash as he disembarks. The sweet smell off the water cools the sweat on his skin. He needed to get away, and now he was away. Until, over the hill in the distance, he hears the pitter-patter of little feet. There's children running this way. And as they get closer, he can hear them. Jesus, Jesus, we found you. Needed to get away. They found him. Hi, guys. How did you find me? It's not that hard to find you. You stayed in the boat the whole time. We just walked along the shore, and now we're here. Well, who's we? Before they had a chance to answer the question, he felt the answer. The ground started to rumble. There was a dim roar coming up over the hill, dust clouds billowing up. As he looked further, he started to see them. People. Lots of people. Hundreds, thousands of people. He saw them coming, and they looked desperate. They were wandering through the wilderness. Some of them, it was clear, were sick. All of them looked pretty hungry. He felt for them. He ached for them. He had compassion on them. He did what he could to get through the crowd and greet everyone. As they brought him their sick, he healed some of them. But honestly, there were just too many. As he was working his way through the crowd, then up from the back of the crowd run these 12 wild-looking fellas, and they come up, right up to Jesus. Oh, Jesus, we found you. We're sorry. Sorry for what, guys? Sorry, because we know you needed to get away, and now you're not away. Everybody came. We tried to stop them. We really did. But Jesus, there's just so many of them. Jesus said, it's okay. It's okay. It's good that we are together. Good? Jesus, do you see the hour? I mean, this is too many people to be out here in the middle of nowhere. The hour is getting late. They're getting hungry. Heck, we're getting hungry. We've got to send these people away so that they can get some food before they turn on us. To which Jesus replied, they don't need to go anywhere. If they are hungry, they don't need to go anywhere. Why don't you give them something to eat? Us? Us? What do we look like, some kind of catering service? I don't have a food truck around the corner. We got nothing. How are we going to, there's like 5,000 men here, let alone women and children. We got nothing. I mean, okay, maybe we got a little. What do we got, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 loaves and 2 fish. To which Jesus replied, bring them to me. And so the disciples did what they could to gather all the people in groups of 100 or so, while Jesus found a spot up on the hill beneath a big tree where he could see and be seen. Once they were seated, Jesus looked at them again. And then he took the loaves and he blessed them and he broke them and he gave them to his disciples. And the disciples, being good disciples, took what they had been given and began to give it to others. Here, this is for you. This is for you. This is for you. Slowly they worked their way through the crowd. This is for you. This is for you. This is for you. This is for you, and this is for you, and this is for you. It took hours. It was hours of feasting. And they kept on checking with one another to make sure, do you still have enough? Yeah, I'm good. It's like the more they gave, the more they had. In fact, it tasted really good. And so once they had had a little, all they knew was they needed more. And so they got seconds and thirds. Everyone ate, not just a little, but until they had been filled. At which point they looked around and realized they had leftovers. So they started to pass the leftovers in to the disciples, who grabbed baskets. And sure enough, at the end of the whole feast, they had 12 full baskets of bread. It's as if each disciple had enough that they could go and offer it to even more people. They say that it was like having dinner in heaven. They say that it tasted like heaven. It was a taste of grace. Even in the wilderness, with the world a mess all around them, even not knowing what tomorrow would bring, he was right. They didn't need to go anywhere. They had already come to the right place. And in his taking and blessing and breaking and giving, they had all been filled. Not just fed, but filled. It's no wonder we call Jesus the bread of life. He's just like the bread in this story, which was blessed and broken. Blessed and broken like us. Blessed and broken for us. So that we can be assured that there is a banquet for us. That we can be assured that there is a banquet where we are all fed. There is a table where we are all welcome. There is a bread that never runs out. In this, we have a foretaste of the heavenly banquet, which has shown up right here in the wilderness among us, and still does today. In this, we know the taste, the flavor of grace. And what's more, when we're hungry, we know where to go to get some. Thanks be to God.